Hello everybody, it's Mike from Mike's Mopar Garage. Well, everybody's heard about this car and here we are. We're at SEMA 2019. Everybody's heard about the Challenger that got stolen. We got Pete here, he's the owner of the car, and he's going to tell us a story of exactly what happened. In case you haven't noticed and haven't heard, the car was stolen before SEMA even got here. It's a crazy story. And Pete, the car was beautiful, well, it still is, but there's a little bit more to it than that. So if you can tell us a little bit what happened.
Well, we have a shop in Vermont, Quintinbrothers Auto and Performance, and that's where the car was built. So we were there, we had it shipped here to SEMA to be in the Pro Charger booth. It had stolen. The car and trailer was stolen while we were still en route to come.
So they stole the trailer with the car inside?
With the car inside of it, yeah.
Amazing.
They dragged it out of a secure area behind.
So what I understand, they stole a truck the day before.
Right, they ended up stealing a Ford the day before and used that to tow the trailer out of here.
Amazing, it's crazy.
Yeah, we never thought it'd happen, you know.
So they stole the trailer, and they got the trailer out, then they got the keys that were in the trailer, right?
Right.
Yeah, and then they got the car out, and then what happened after that?
Well, they went for a joyride. So they went for the joyride, and the bad story was the owners never seen the car.
They never saw the car
again.
So they've seen pictures maybe?
That's it, from little renderings that we sent to them.
So their car,
right,
coming to SEMA, they're going to get all the prestige of their car going to be in SEMA.
Right.
And you're going to display it and then show them the car here.
Right, yeah.
And then it gets stolen before they even saw it.
Right, yeah, we're trying to get it here in the Pro Charger booth. That was the whole thing.
Right.
That's what we wanted. We have a Pro Charger on it. And then the guy's out joyriding it. That's the next thing we hear. So we had to call the customer, get the okay, because we can't okay the car stolen without the customer's consent.
Yeah.
So he okayed it. The minute he did that, there was a security system on it. Once we did that, we could ping the car.
There you go. LoJack or something like that.
Yeah, we could ping the car and find out where it was.
Oh, smart move.
Yeah. So the car didn't come up here.
So there's a lesson to you. Put a LoJack or something in your car, because that helped probably tremendously finding it. No way they would have found it beforehand.
No, we figured when this car was stolen, especially around here with all the shops, I shouldn't say around here, anywhere where, this car was going to be, we thought I was going to a chop shop and it was going to be
It would have been in a bazillion pieces the next day.
We thought it was just going to be burnt somewhere. And that's
sure, absolutely.
But luckily the guy wanted to joyride it. So before
there you go. Well, who wouldn't? 1,000 plus horsepower car, right?
Well, it's a little under 1,000. The car, we'll give the right number.
Okay.
The number is just under 800 horse.
800.
Yeah, and that's still plenty of horse.
That's still plenty of joyriding.
Right. So that's good enough. He was burning the tires off, but we've been hearing stories.
Man, probably trying to race people down the strip and the boulevard.
It's got cutouts on it, so the things are wide open.
Loud.
So the thing's loud. It's got stickers on it. I don't know really what he was thinking.
Yeah, it sticks out like a sore thumb.
Yeah, so they chased him into a parking garage and he got away.
Yeah, so that video is actually on the internet, the police video from them.
Yes.
From when they tried to pull up and they even pulled a gun on him and he still got away.
Yeah, the officer got out of the car, went to shoot at him, and there's a car behind him, so he didn't feel it was right to shoot. So,
sure, absolutely.
So they went on a chase again. And that's where he ended up ripping the radiator hose off it, running through a fence, through a go-kart track area.
You could smell the antifreeze in it too.
Yeah, because it's fresh. We just got here.
It's a fresh wreck. You could actually smell the antifreeze.
So we ended up putting a hose on it, and it does start and run. And we're going to attempt to put it in the SEMA show on Friday, so to drive it through the parade.
Oh, really? So this Friday you're going to try to?
Yeah.
So we're going to get video of that too, because we're going to be out there filming on that as well.
And the police officers are great, so now we're trying to get the police officer to be behind us with the truck that he had.
So the engine runs okay, it's just the coolant maybe is a little compromised.
We kind of figured it got it pretty hot, because where the hose came off, it was 7-8 miles down the road.
But so you can repair the hose and it's not leaking, so it didn't damage the radiator or anything of that nature?
No.
Amazing.
Like
so luckily, it's actually going to hold coolant if you can get the hoses fixed.
Yeah. Well, it's on it now and it's holding it. So
that's amazing.
I think we put the front end was a lot of carbon fiber on it, the fenders, the nose, and all that. So luckily that rips off. So we think we saved a lot of structure when that happens.
That's the old effect of just blowing apart and accepting or absorbing all the impact.
Right.
Yeah. So then there's a little bit more to this story. So we've learned since then. So the car was recovered. We got it here. But we got a little bit more information on the guy that actually stole it.
Right. He got away. What happens is the car probably overheated, whoever did. He parked it in a mall parking lot, and they have videos of him going through the parking lot, in the mall, getting on a bus, and leaving. So it happens to be the first day of SEMA, right? I mean, we can't write this whole story.
Right, yeah.
And he ends up shooting a guy out of the gun out of the truck.
So the truck he stole had a gun.
Yeah.
And then he ends up shooting somebody.
Right.
So he's just packing on the charges.
Packing it on, yeah. So they find out They get him, you know, through the local police is what we're hearing. You know, I don't know personally, but
Right.
they got him and followed him back to the hotel. So he is arrested. He is in jail.
He was in a hotel.
Yeah.
So was he a local guy?
I think so. I don't know much about the guy
But
myself.
anyways.
I'm sure he was local.
Sure.
Because they did know him.
Yeah. Oh.
From the pictures, they said they knew him.
Oh,
so,
we know that guy.
Yeah, but we're just glad we got the car back. They can deal with that part of it. We're
Exactly.
Not, you know,
so as they say, you can't make this stuff
you
up.
can't make it up. And I can't say enough for you folks and the internet and all that, and ProCharger for allowing us to let the car to come in here. The car wouldn't have came. We were pretty upset. We're from Vermont. This is a big deal to us.
This is a big deal for you. So make sure you get the word out for your shop's name as well, and where you guys are located.
Yeah. Quinten Brothers Auto and Performance in Williston, Vermont. We do a lot of restoration. We do anything you need, paint and all that stuff. So, yeah, stop by and see us around the area. We're going to have the car back at the shop. We are going to fix the car again. The customer wants it fixed, so he wants to see it like it was.
You know, so you can. I know you can't do two cars like this, but it would be nice if you get all these pictures. Bring it back to SEMA next year and do a before and after.
We'd like to. We're talking to people now. Hopefully, we can get this car in the booth.
You know, they do that with barn finds. You know, they find an old barn find and then fix it up and bring it back the next year, and then they show before and after. So that would be awesome to have pictures and everything and have it as a before and after. Right.
We'd love to do that.
So if you're in the Vermont area and you have the ability to stop by, come see these guys, because this is a testament of the work they do. This thing smashed into police cars, police chases, and it's still running, and it's still they're able to get it in the booth. They're going to throw hoses on it, make sure it's full of coolant, and they're actually going to put it in a parade on Friday. That's awesome. So, man, I can't thank you enough.
No, man, thank you guys.
Congratulations on the car, by the way, because it's a beautiful car.
Yeah, well, the sad part
it's here.
Sad part is nobody's looking at the rest of the car. You know,
that's
all the work
okay.
that's
You know what?
But
the main thing is that we're getting to meet people like yourself and get the word out about your shop.
Yeah,
and
I appreciate that.
And then I'm sure that this won't be the first car you'll have here in SEMA. I'm sure you'll have plenty more here.
We plan to do that. And I just want to thank the internet again and everybody that helped us, you folks. We wouldn't have found a trailer, parts off the car that fell off, you know, and talking to you guys are great, so I appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Enjoy the show.
Thank you.
And we're enjoying it very much. Thanks
good.
a lot.
I'm glad you are.
Yeah, thanks a lot. So now we got something else special. Not only did we have the car, we have Pete telling the story, but now we got the hero of the day. State Trouper Whitmarsh. He's the guy that everybody's seen on the internet. It's his car that got rammed. He was the one that was trying to stop him in the parking garage, and the bad guy come out and smashed his car and smashed into it. I'm glad you're not hurt. Car did its job and took the impact and helped save you. So what were your thoughts when you see the car? You're like, all right, I got it.
So we just got a description of a gray Challenger. So I was ATLing for a gray Challenger, and there it was tucked in behind that truck. And next thing you know, he rammed me, tried to take off, we chased him, dumped the car, we found the car luckily, and we found the criminal 4 days later.
That's awesome. Well, I have police officers in my family, support them greatly. We appreciate your work.
Thank you.
And great job recovering this fine car that Pete and these guys built. like I said, we hope that this is not the first car he brings, but we hope this is the last time we have to use you for it.
We hope so too.
And I'm sure Pete, Pete has made a great friend, but not that good that we want to see you every year. Feel free to come by and stop, but we certainly don't want to be using his services.
No,
but again, thanks a lot,
Absolutely.
and thanks for your service. We appreciate it very much.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Thanks a lot.